Good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. Today's the 26th of March. Let's see what's going on in this pre-market. Like always, if you have any questions or any stocks you want to take a look at, just put them in the chat. So looking at the Qs this morning, here's some levels we had from yesterday. Looks like so far we're holding this support at 582 on Qs. We did reject off the 591.50 area. And it currently looks like rolling over. We're down $4.73 on Qs this morning. So is what you want to see for the bearish side is a break below this 582 area. And if we break below this 582, you could see a nice flush. But if we hold the 582, more than likely we're going to return back up to 590. But overall, it still looks like we're kind of just rolling over, right? Like if you could draw almost a line going around like a bowl, right? So we'll see if we end up coming back down to this low of like 573. So basically another $10 lower than we currently are. Let's see what SPY looks like. Kind of similar. It's down $4.44. But it also basically cannot get over the 660 level. It's pretty significant for it. You can see all the wicks up here and all the rejections. And as of right now, we're breaking this level that we had here at 652. So we'll see if we can continue down to make a lower low, right? Here's the daily chart on SPY. It's almost just like a perfect little downtrend. Let's see if we can draw a trend line. Pretty close. So kind of got any economic news coming out today. Today's Thursday. So at 8:30 we have continuing jobless claims and initial jobless claims. So we will see some movement from that. And then looking at 9:20, New York Fed bill purchases. None of those really should do too much. It looks like we have a couple Fed speakers today. We had Fed Cook, then we have the Fed balance sheet, then we have another Fed speaker, another Fed speaker. We have a bunch of Fed speakers. We have like 4 Fed speakers today, so that will be interesting. So just be aware of that, and that's later on today that we have the Fed speakers. Here's your VIX. Let's go to the 4-hour on the VIX. So it looks like the VIX is making a higher low. We're starting to curl up, right? So you want to see the VIX, if you're bullish on the VIX, to go up to this 28 area and break it, right? But for a while now, the VIX has kind of just been in this range between 28 and 23. Just chopping between here, getting in some spikes outside of it, but always coming right back in, right? So ARM, you saw ARM had that nice move yesterday after their announcement about chips. Getting into that, so the market received that well. It went up 16%, up $22 yesterday. So you can only expect it to come down a little bit. As of right now, it's down $3.80. So we'll see if we get some continuation today or if it's going to kind of consolidate down here. But I did look at this earlier, and it looks like if we continue upside, we could potentially go up to like 183, 182.90 is my actual level, but about 183. You can see where we've had some resistance in the past up here in this area, right? And that's if we can break this 166. If we can break 166, we should see clear skies to 183. Let's take a look at oil this morning. Looks like oil's moving upside. You can see we came down to this level, 88 area. We've held it. Nice wicks below, and we're pushing up. I do expect if we continue upside, we're breaking this level here. As long as we can get past this, we should hit that $98 level. And then you can see we've hit resistance many of times in this range here around the 100, 101 area. Let's see what your oil names are doing this morning. Oxy. Oxy's up 1%, up 80 cents. It's gapping up so far. Oxy has been strong. So now I need to figure out the next target for Oxy now that we're kind of breaking this level here. Maybe like $65. Yeah. Basically that whole range, 63 to 65. It's kind of where I can see Oxy going if oil continues to stay at least strong, right? Exxon's up $1.48. Chevron's up $1.70. So I'm sure Royal Caribbean's down this morning. Yep, $3.43 to the downside. Okay. Let's look at NVIDIA, see what it's looking like. So you can see we kind of came up to this zone, right? We are rejecting it. We actually went through the zone, kind of came back in, and are now continuing, looks like, to the downside on NVIDIA. So we'll see if we come back down to this area. If we open below 177 on NVIDIA, I would expect some downside. So 177 has been a level. We did close above it yesterday, but we'll see where we open this morning. AMD. AMD had a nice move up almost $15 yesterday. We did hit this level here at 219 and got a rejection. So we'll see if we end up coming down from here or if we're going to consolidate right under here and then push through. But AMD was definitely strong yesterday. We really almost got to that spike we had back here in February. We got pretty close to reaching that high. SMCI was up 8% yesterday. It's down 3% this morning. Meta closed up $2 yesterday, and it's down $6 as of right now. So for Meta to continue downside, you want to see it break this level right here, 585.49. So another $3 downside. And you can see we came this level here, 580. So we're getting into a pretty significant level with Meta. We'll see what happens. I do expect us to kind of hold in this area at least. We shouldn't go too much lower before we get a bounce around 580. That's kind of what I'm thinking for Meta. Apple's basically flat this morning, down 40 cents. But it does look like Apple's been getting a bunch of rejections up here in this 253 area. So we'll see if we kind of come back down to this 248 support. And as of right now, we're kind of making a lower high as well, back to this high here we had last Wednesday. So we're coming to the bottom of this range. So I would expect us to bounce on Qs. Like I said earlier, if we end up closing below or opening below this level here, I would be more bearish. But if we open above it, I would expect a bounce. Microsoft's down $1.80 this morning after being down $1.70 yesterday. So Microsoft's been pretty weak as of late. Let's look at the daily chart. So it's had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 7 red days in a row. And in between there, you had one green day and then another 1, 2, 3, 4 red days. Wow. But we are getting into some support here. $367 is a pretty significant level, so I would expect us to bounce in this area where we currently are on Microsoft. Let's look at the weekly. So you can see Microsoft had that clear double top and then just got a huge rejection. That volume's pretty high too. And that's on the weekly. This is CoreWeave. It was up almost $5 yesterday. It's down $1.62 this morning. Gold's down 1% this morning. Silver down 4% this morning. See what Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin's below that 70,000 area. It looks like we're rejecting it, right? So we'll see if we can get moving back to the upside or if we're going to kind of come back down to the 68,000 area. So daily on oil. Yeah, it looks like we're attacking that $98 level. We'll see what happens. Looks like CrowdStrike got some continuation to the downside yesterday. Closed down $7 and it's down $2 this morning. So it looks like Q's is trying to go through this level. It's down $6 now, down 8%. So in Q's, you want to watch this 582 level, and then to the upside, this 590 to 591 level as we're starting to push through here. But that's going to do it for me this morning. I know it's kind of short and sweet this morning, and we'll do another one tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more streams just like this. And good luck if you're trading the markets, and we'll